Hey, what's up? All of my fellas here for a nice little chill-ish video, depending on how fast I decide to speak, which normally a lot of the time ends up being like much too fast. I should have talked about this like a week ago, maybe more. No, not even maybe more. Like actually a week and 2 days ago now marked the end of my 100-hour stream. I did it. I streamed for 100 hours. I actually streamed for, let me pull up the exact time because I posted it as soon as it happened. I streamed for 5 days, 12 hours, which is quick math, 132 hours, I think. Yeah, 132. I'm good at the math. I know the math. I'm gonna be honest. That was hell. But it was not very much a hell of like the hell being not, my brain went faster than my brain could think. Not really like hell as in it kind of made my life worse. It was more of a hell of like, I could not get myself to do something that I thought that I shouldn't be doing. Don't mind me while I change my lighting. I wanted it brighter. So like, I would sit down, right? Always running. My screen's always over here. My chat's always open. I'm going to be honest. I actually loved always being available, but there were some problems that, you know, gave rise to, and that was it. No one really knew when I was alive. So if I wanted to announce that I was alive, instead of having like the Twitch notification pop up, I would go to Discord and like if I was like actually sitting here doing something that's worth watching, other than like, yeah, I don't know, being in class or something, which I never did. So it you know, that of course caused problems. But outside of that, I'm sitting here streaming, right? When I'm streaming, I'm doing stuff that I would do when I'm streaming. When I do YouTube is radically different than when I stream, than when I do homework or whatever. So, you know, I was always in a lot of the time the streaming mindset, and that caused problems because, as you might notice, if you check my YouTube channel, and I'm not going to put it up on screen because I don't really care, the only video that I made in that time was saying that I'm live for 100 hours. I managed to get that video out of myself being live for 100 hours, and that was on October 27th. It is November 10th now. It's been a while. Dang. Wait. October 27th, November 10th. It's been 2 weeks since... What the heck have I been doing? Where have I been? That's right. Studio crunch time. That's right. I had the thought that I could do it again. I had the thought that I could double again. I had the thought that I could hit 100 hours for this month as well. I doubt that that's going to happen because I am in the middle of studio crunch time. Oh my God, it is hell. If you don't know what studio crunch time is, that is the term that me and all the other architecture students use whenever we're nearing finals. We are nearing finals. We have to get the stuff done. We have to get it done. And as I am saying this, I am realizing that I told my partner that I would get some work done by the end of the night tonight so that she could get her work done in regard, you know, after whatever I have to do. Shoot, I should be doing that right now. I'm gonna do this instead. Sorry, woman. Sorry, my partner. Yeah, so anyways, I didn't get what I wanted out of it. I did get a couple things, be it, you know, less of a care of what I'm doing whenever I'm streaming. That's something that I really need to work on. Because for some reason, when I go live, my brain is in the "you are live" mode. And that really stops me from going live because there's a lot of times whenever I know I could be live and I have an audience that would watch that, but I just don't because it doesn't feel like I should be doing those things. It just doesn't feel like I should. Like it really doesn't. And so being live all the time, right? And having Dave, Dave's back there, he's chilling. Having Dave like man my stream for 12 hours a day, it really helped with that. And then me sitting down and like wanting to relax from a long school day and like watching YouTube and eating or something and like just being live and not caring what I'm doing, that helped. But I still didn't get all the way there. So hey, maybe I need a 240-hour live. Maybe I need a 240-hour live. That once again sounds like hell, but of course, the longer I do this and the longer I force myself to stay live, the more opportunity that I will be giving myself and the more forcing myself that I will do to do the things that I don't feel comfortable doing on live that there shouldn't be a problem with. There shouldn't be a problem with doing these things on live. There isn't one. I just like, my brain is telling me that there is. So, hey, maybe if I do it again, then it'll be better. Because I did love doing it. I had a lot of fun being live. I would do it again. I mean, live for a very long period of time. But I think I just need to get back in the habit of being live for like 8 hours a day for no reason. I had that. Where did it go? I had it and it's gone. I had it and it's gone. Anyways though, I hit my goal. Huge thanks to everyone who came out and watched and supported. It was great. Of course, like I said, I was live for a lot longer than 100 hours. I ran it as a subathon just because I thought it'd be fun to run it as a subathon. There was absolutely no reason, but I was like, I mean, I honestly don't care if I end up going much longer than 100 hours. I'm perfectly fine with that because I know that by the end of the 100 hours, I'll be used to it. I'll be pretty used to it. Granted, I wasn't completely used to it. That's what a lot of this video has been talking about. I wasn't completely used to it, but I was pretty used to it. I could have gone an extra 100. I genuinely could have. I could have gone an extra 100. If the timer kept getting pushed forward, I would have done it. I would have done it. The problem with that, though, is that the last 2 days of the subathon, it was Halloween and the day after Halloween. My schedule was it wasn't really wake up, go to class because I have class at 1, but it was like I wake up, it was wake up, I sat down for a bit, then I went to class. After class, my friend and I went out to eat, and then we went to a haunted house, and then after that I went to a Halloween party, got back at 2 a.m., woke up the next morning, went on a 5-hour drive, I believe it was, maybe it was 6, I don't remember exactly how far, 5-hour drive down, watched a concert, 5-hour drive back, and then went to bed. And thankfully, thank God, the timer ended as they showed up at my door to pick me up. I didn't have anyone add extra time to the timer, and then I couldn't end the stream because I wasn't here. I was gone. I'm gonna be honest, I almost cheated. I had 1 hour left, and technically the concert was starting an hour later than it was supposed to. The stars aligned. The stars genuinely aligned. The concert started an hour later than it was supposed to, so we decided to leave an hour later than we had to. And so I saw that there was an hour left on the clock, and I was sitting here like, okay, I have to leave really soon. Something could happen that would result in me having to keep this live for an extra like 14 hours past the time whenever it's time to go offline. I want to avoid that, so I'm just gonna end now. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna lie. I mean, that's not that. Don't read too far into this. By the way, don't read too far into this. But I've been thinking about it. I should start lying more. I should just start lying more. Watching politics. Since this most recent, what do I say? This administration, oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going on a political rant. I need to start lying more. I just need to start lying more. You're telling me that there is a government shutdown right now, and the Republicans have sat here saying day after day that the Democrats are shutting the government down because they want to give illegal immigrants health care, whenever that is quite literally not what's happening. It is a lie, bar for bar, a lie every single time they say that. And the Democrats are like, no, we want to give you health care. The Republicans are pushing a bill that will double health care prices. That will probably double insurance premiums for the vast majority of people. And we're trying to stop that from happening. And then the Republicans keep saying, you're trying to give health care to illegal immigrants, which they're just not. It's just not in the bill. They're just not. And now, as of today, the Democrats have caved, and 8 of them have switched sides to vote for the bill that would continue funding the government with 2 things. One of them being the promise that people who were fired during this shutdown and people who were owed pay during this shutdown would get that pay. And the people who were fired would get rehired back. And the people who were owed money during the shutdown would get that money. Things that should have happened anyway without any compromise. The only part of the compromise that mattered was that they would vote for a continuation of the Affordable Care Act subsidies some other time in January. And now I'm hearing them say that they didn't promise anything. Oh my God. I just need to start lying more. Imagine how much farther my life could be if I just lied to y'all about everything. Hey, fun fact, guys. Actually, I just streamed for 400 hours. Can everyone clap for me? I'm so tired. The reason that I haven't done anything on my channel for the past week plus, and the reason I haven't been live for the past week plus, is because I've actually been live for 400 hours and no one noticed. Give me props. I deserve it. Anyways, the clock struck 12 and my time ran out. I had a great time. I'll do it again. I will do it again. Maybe I don't know how often I'm gonna do that. It was genuinely really fun. We'll see what happens. Like maybe if I'm live and it just gets late at night and people demand that I just keep the camera on when I sleep, Maybe one day I just say, you know what? Okay, we'll just start the subathon back up again. I'll put 24 hours on the clock and we'll just see what happens. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I don't know. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye.